So first question from geography. Effectively using the technique of mulching is a farm would reap which of the following benefits? Mulching mainly gave us benefit like efficient water conservation and reduction of weeds. So mulching mainly benefits us with the following benefits like efficient water conservation and reduction of weeds. But effective third is effective pest control. It is not correct. 1 and 2 are correct. So mulch can be used very effectively improving water retention and controlling weeds, but at the same time organic forms of mulch also can be ideal places for pests to live and breed. It is not used as a pest control. Second, Earth's atmosphere consists of several layers, but troposphere is the hottest layer. Why? Because it is heated by the Earth's surface. Troposphere heated by the Earth's surface. So the troposphere is heated from the below. Sunlight warms the ground or ocean. When it radiates the heat into the air right above it. It thus warm air tends to rise. That keep the air in the troposphere stirred up. The theory of continental drift rests on which of the following assumptions? So, our now is in the option continental drift theory rests which of the following assumption? It is all the continents of the earth formed a single continent mass. It is correct. Correct assumption. And second, oceans existed in a form of huge undercurrents as slowly advancing groundwater. It is not correct. And tilt the earth was such that no Coriolis force acted upon the wind system presence on earth. It is not correct. So Coriolis and so here continental drift theory is related to like all the continents of the earth formed a single continental mass. So be one only correct. So according to Wagner, the proponent of continental drift, all the continents formed a single continental mass and a mega ocean surrounded the same. So, according to continental drift by Wagner, all the continents formed a single continental mass and a mega ocean surrounded the same. The supercontinent was called Pangaea, named as Pangaea. Pangaea was named Pangaea, and which means the Earth, the mega ocean, which means the Earth, all Earth, and the mega ocean was called Panthalassa, meaning the all water. So statement 1 is correct and 2 is incorrect. Statement 3 assured Coriolis force had existed ever since Earth started rotating, and continental drift theory makes no such assumption as in statement 3. Okay? With regard to the salinity of the ocean, consider the following statements. Salinity of the ocean. So, salinity of the ocean. So salinity depends on the wind speed. It is correct. And among the salts, sodium chloride is found in maximum proportion. So it is correct. Sodium chloride mainly found in maximum proportion. So 1 and 2 are correct. And 3, enclosed sea or inland seas have lower salinity than open sea. Enclosed sea and or inland seas have lower salinity than open sea. So it is mainly wrong. So only 1 and 2 are correct. Increase in wind speed increases the rate of evaporation, hence salinity will increase also. An enclosed sea will have high salinity, so will have higher salinity because of no dilution effect and lesser circulation. Which of the following is a primary cause of soil degradation in irrigated cultivated land in India? Which of the following is a Primary cause of soil degradation in irrigated cultivated land in India, mainly alkalization and salinity of erosion. So mainly salinity and alkalization mainly the primary cause of soil degradation in irrigated cultivated land. So and others like silting of land, gully erosion, wind erosion, not it is correct, but primary cause it is alkalization and salinity of soil. A large part of irrigated and cultivated land has lost its fertility due to alkalization and salinity of soils. Around 8 million hectare land and water logging around 7 million hectare. Okay, so next question. Hot deserts of the world, mainly located on western margins of continents, are formed due to which of the following factors? So because offshore trade winds, so mainly offshore trade winds, and so hot deserts are located mainly western side because of offshore trade wind and presence of adjustment cold currents washing the shore. Presence of adjustment cold current washing the shore. So 1 and 2 are correct, but 3 they lie in horse latitude where air is ascending. A conditions least favorable for precipitation. It is not correct. They lie in horse latitude. It is not correct. But the air ascending a condition that favor for precipitation. It is not correct. 1 and 2 is correct. Offshore trade winds and cold currents innovates moisture-laden wind to bring rain in the regions resulted into desert formation. Cold currents lower the carrying capacity of the winds entering into the region. Moisture-laden winds enter into the continent in lower latitudes from eastern margin, and by the time they reach the western margin, their moisture is mostly exhausted. Hot deserts lie in the subtropical high pressure belts where the air is descending, a condition least favorable for precipitation. So next question, which one of the following atmospheric layers is associated with the phenomenon of inversion of temperature? Which of the following atmospheric layers is associated with the phenomena of inversion of temperature? So mainly troposphere rhythm related to inversion of temperature associated with. Okay. Which of the following factors has influenced the local temperature of a region? So, so which of the following factors influence the local temperature of a region? Mainly influence the local temperature like ocean currents, winds, natural vegetation, and soils. All are influence the local temperature of a region. Ocean current, winds, natural vegetation, and soil. All are effects. Please remember, ocean currents, winds, natural vegetation, and soil affected the temperature of a region. Next question. Consider the following statements. Ozone depletion over the South Pole is greater than ozone depletion of the North Pole. It is correct. Ozone depletion over the South Pole is greater than North Pole, and South Pole is colder than North Pole. So that's why ozone depletion over the South Pole is greater. Because South Pole is colder. So both A and R are correct. R is the correct appropriate explanation of A. So ozone hole is caused due to the reaction of chlorine monoxide and diatomic oxygen. Chlorine hole is caused due to reaction of chlorine monoxide and diatomic oxygen. These are produced when CFC are hit by ultraviolet light. Lower temperature favors the formation of polar stratospheric clouds, which serve as platform of catalytic ozone breakdown. Unlike the Arctic, The circulation of the Arctic is more persistent and vortex like as a consequence of having less wind and less land. So Antarctic is colder than the Arctic because Antarctic is more persistent and vortex like as a consequence of having less land. Therefore, ozone depletion over the South Pole is greater than the ozone depletion of North Pole. So please remember here, low temperature favor the formation of coastal stratospheric clouds, which serve as a platform of catalyzed ozone breakdown. So, which of the following are residual soil? So, residual soils earlier L black soil and lateritic soil and red soil. All are residual soil, but alluvial soil not residual soil. So, B is the correct 1, 3, and 4. Black soil, laterite soil, and red soil are residual soil. Alluvial not. Residual soils these are found where they are formed, hence called in situ. Example: black soil, red soil, and laterite soil. And transported soil are called mainly the agents of gradation such as rivers and winds. Alluvial soils and loess are examples of transported soil, not graded, not residual soil. Residual soils mainly found where they are formed: black soil, red soil, and laterite. Thank you.